ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Verse number 175. विवेक वैराग्य गुणातिरेकात् शुद्धत्वम् आसाद्य मनो विमुक्तिः भवत्यतो बुद्धिमतो मुमुक्षोः ताभ्यां दृढाभ्यां भवितव्यमग्रे. I chant one more time. विवेक वैराग्य गुणातिरेकात् शुद्धत्वम् आसाद्य मनो विमुक्तिः भवत्यतो बुद्धिमतो मुमुक्षोः ताभ्यां दृढाभ्यां भवितव्यमग्रे. See, translation. When the mind has been made pure due to predominance of discrimination and dispersion, it turns towards liberation. These two must be strengthened by one who is an intelligent seeker of liberation. One more time translation. Attaining purity through the predominance of discrimination and dispersion, the mind makes for liberation. Hence, the youth seeker after liberation must first strengthen these two. In previous verse, we have studied only mind is cause for liberation and for the world. How mind is cause for liberation, Shankaracharya is explaining. So let's understand. Pure minds will lead us towards liberation. Impure minds will lead us towards world. The same entity, it can lead us both sides. The only difference is purity of the mind or impurity of the mind. So what is the purity of the mind? Are inner instruments. In spirituality, this is the most important work which has to be done by every seeker, without exception. Everyone must have to do this work. Antakarana pavitra, the purity of the mind. There will be no any exception. Now, in very beginning, When we start, we initiate the path of spirituality, there may be so many paths, so many ways. In very beginning, like someone is doing charity, someone is doing chanting, someone is doing japa, someone is doing meditation. There are so many rituals, so many practices. And all practices are perfect. These practices, your japa, your chanting, doing pilgrimage, they will do only one work. They will purify our mind. So this is the junction point. The most important thing is purification of the mind. Whatever path you can take, it is up to you. Whatever path is suitable for you, Master can give you. He may say, you do japa, you chant mantras, you make pilgrimage, do charity, whatever he can give you. Only purpose is the purity of the mind. So these basic spiritual practices will lead us to this point. Their purpose is only purification of the mind. Now the next question will come. How do seekers know that their mind has become purified? My mind is purified or not? What is criteria? How do I understand my mind is pure or my mind is impure? What is criteria? So Shankaracharya says, the very simple answer. Answer is very simple. Discrimination and dispersion. Vivek, Vairagya. Dispersion and discrimination, these two qualities in our minds, these will show your mind is pure or not. Every spiritual practice, every spiritual path will lead you Vivek and Vairagya. They are the effects, consequence, outcome of all spiritual practices. If your spiritual practice will lead to you in Viveka, it means you are right way. Viveka means discrimination. The seeker is able to know what is real, what is not real, what is good, what is not good, what is Atman, what is not self. So this capability, this capacity to understand the difference both. So this is the Viveka. Then comes dispersion. If I know this object is not real, automatically this person will happen. You have not make any effort. Effort will not work. If I know these objects are just appearance, they have no reality, automatically this person will happen. So Shankaracharya says these two qualities, if our spiritual practice, spiritual sadhana will take us to Vivek, understanding reality and unreality, then next step is this passion, vairagya. If your spiritual practices will not lead to you in these both, then there must be something wrong. You have to check your practices. So purity of the mind, impurity of the mind is discrimination and dispassion. You know this is not real, and then respect your knowledge. Give respect of your intelligence. If I know this is not real, then I should accept. So discrimination, Shankaracharya says, Viveka Vairagya Gunatireka Suttattvam Masadya Manu Vimuktai. So these two qualities, first develop. In very beginning, these two qualities, dispersion and discrimination, will sprout in our mind. Then slowly, in very beginning state, you have to take care of them. Because they are very initial state, just sprout, tender. Anytime they can destroy. So seeker should be very careful to take care of them. Strengthen bhavati buddhimato mumukshustadhyam dridadhyam bhavati magre. Shankaracharya says, very carefully take care of them, give strength. So it means you repeat, you practice. The repetition, the same thought, same mantras, same practice, it will give strength of your Vivek and Vairagya. Next mantra. Mano nama mahavyagro vishayaranya bhumisu charatyatra na gachantu sadhavo ye mumukshav. I repeat. Mano nama mahavyagro vishayaranya bhumishu charatyatra na gachantu sadhavo ye mumukshav. The meaning is, a huge tiger called mind prowls in the thick jungle of sense pleasures. Let not those virtuous people who have a deep aspiration for liberation ever wander therein. So one more time, translation. In the forest tract of sense pleasures, there prowls a huge tiger called mind. Let good people who have a longing for liberation never go there. So Shankaracharya now explains what should do, how to protect your Vivek and Vairagya, how to take care of them, what sadhak should do. He says, he gave example, like somewhere there is a big forest, very dense forest, very beautiful forest, very lovely. It has everything for you. It has good smell for you, good fruits for you, good air for you, everything. The forest is very beautiful, very attractive. It is a life giver. But there is a huge tiger, merciless, killer. This is a very big danger. So Shankaracharya gave example. If someone goes that forest and he is not careful, by mistaken, he went the range of the tiger will kill the person without mercy. This is the example. Like same, the organs, the objective world is like a dense forest. Very, very beautiful. Every object attracts us. The world has everything for us. There is a touch, there is a smell, taste, sound, colors. The world has everything, and they look very pleasureful. They attract every time. So this is the situation for everyone. And careless people, ignorant people, goes in this world very carelessly, and the tiger, huge tiger, the killer tiger, it is mind. It kills everyone. Everyone. So what is the story? Story says, so objective world is like a forest. It is very beautiful. It is very beautiful, very attractive. It attracts everyone. But careful sadhak, spiritual seeker, is very careful. Shankaracharya warns here. The mind is like a huge tiger. It will not leave. It will kill. It has no mercy for anyone. So be careful. We have to live in this world. We have no other option. We have no other choice. We have to live in this objective world. And living this objective world is not a sin, not a problem, not a merit. This world is created by God, and God is not your enemy. God is not our enemy. So it created the whole world. Live, enjoy the world. And only you can enjoy if you are not attached. If attachment happens, then problems begins. You will not enjoy. We can enjoy only if we are without attachment. If you have palace like King Janak, enjoy the palace life. This is not sin. Living in the palace is not sin. If we are living in a hut, then this is also okay. So hut and palace both are not problem. You are hungry, eat the food. You are thirsty, drink the water, mind will not catch you. Enjoy the world. You can only enjoy if you are unattached. Shankaracharya says, thus intelligence seeker always is very careful. Every time careful. We have no other option. We have to live in this world. But always apply your intelligence. If someone is careless and he is with attachment, then the mind is huge tiger. It will kills. Kills means bound. It will catch. So Shankaracharya, world seekers, if you are after liberation, if you are want liberation, be very careful. Be very careful. Live in the world, no problem. But be careful. Words should not enter in you. Then you can enjoy. Next one. Mana prashuyate vishaya nasheshan sthula atmana sukshmataya cha bhoktuhu sharira varana sramajati bhedat punakriya hetu phalani nityam. I repeat. Mana prashuyate vishaya nasheshan स्थूलात्मन सूक्ष्मतया च भोक्तुः शरीर वर्ण श्रम जाति भेदा गुण क्रिया हेतु फलानि नित्यम. See the translation. The mind continuously delivers for the experiencer all sense objects, gross or subtle, without exception. Distinctions based upon body, caste, order of life and creed, as well as the differences of quality, actions, motives and results. See one more time translation. The mind continuously produces for the experiencer all sense objects without exception, whether perceived as gross or subtle. The difference of the body, caste, order of life, and tribe, as well as the variety of qualification, action, means, and results. See one more aspect of the mind. Shankaracharya is explaining very, very deeply, because we are reading, we are studying the Manomaya Kosha, the center point. So that is why Shankaracharya is explain very, very deeply. Mana prashuyate vishayan. Mind creates objects. The creator of the minds, creator of the objects is only mind. It may be subtle object, like in dream state. It may be gross object. It makes no difference for mind. Let's understand. Slowly, we have understood that the dream objects are created by the mind. In very beginning states, or for a common man, they can think that The dream objects are also true. They may be somewhere. Somewhere may be the dream words. But you are seekers and you have understood so many things. So we know that the object of the dream world is not reality. It is a subtle creation of the mind. Creation of the mind. But still, we don't understand that the gross words, the gross object also created by minds. So this is very tough. Shankaracharya says no. Practice. Make understand yourself. Like subtle objects, they may be in dream world objects, they may be imaginary objects. Same, the gross objects also are created by the mind. There is no other reason. Only mind is the root cause. Slowly, slowly, you can convince yourself. But start. Practice for this principle of Shankaracharya's. The objective world, the gross world also is created by mind. As we had studied, he gave two examples, dream world and deep sleep. In deep sleep, there is no mind, then there is no world. If mind is there, then world is there. So, without exception, Shankaracharya says, Mana prashuyate vishayat aseshan. Aseshan, the whole, without exception. Only mind is the creator of the all type of objects. For what? Now the question is, why mind is doing such? What the purpose? If you have made a big house, the next question will come, for what? Who is going to stay here? If you have made a big palace, very big palace. But for what? Someone will going to stay there. If you have what? A car, the question will for what? So every object is not for itself. The purpose of the object is for subject. Who is going to use it? And object cannot use another object. Object cannot use another object. There must be a subject. So mind is creating the world, all objects, subtle or gross, or what? What the purpose? Shankaracharya says, bhoktu, for experience. Experience for individual soul. Mind is doing not for itself. Mind is doing only for bhoktu experience. Sharir varna shram jati bheda. And see, mind is always love duality. It loves variety. Variety. New production. So that is why mind is always interested in variety, in duality. It creates. So first, the mind, what does Shankaracharya says, Sarira, Varana, Sram, Jati, Veda. First he creates body. Because without body, any experience will not take place. Body is a must. Body is the first condition. Body is the prime source of experience. So first he creates body. Shankaracharya says Sarira. So this the duality start from the body. Body. It may be human body, it may be animal body, bird's body, tree's body, any body may be. Sarira. And mind started enjoying it. But the mind wants more differentiation. Then he creates Varana. Varana. Like caste system. One says, I am the Brahman. Another says, I am the Kshatriya. I am the Sudra. And they start fighting. So our differences, our duality will lead you to fight. I am the Brahman, another Kshatriya. And ego strengthened. Ego strengthened more. I am the Brahman. But first ego was, I am the body. I am a human being. It was enough. But no, mind does more ego. He says, you are not only human being, you are Brahman. You are Kshatriya. You are great. Your family the great. So ego is strengthened. When asana. And very interesting thing is, if you are seeker of spiritual life, mind comes there also. And he creates new thoughts. Mind says, yes, you are the sannyasi. You are the grasta. You are the brahmacharya. You are the vanaprastha. The order of the life. I am the Brahman. This is a caste-based thought. I am the sannyasi. This is another ego. Another ego. I am the grasta. Another ego. Another variety. Another ego. And mind enjoys. So one more ego. I am the sannyasi. I am the superior than you. I am that. So in spiritual life, mind gives one more thought. Varana, Asrama, Jati, and there are so many castes. I am this, I am that, creeds, Veda. So all these creations are created by mind. Then guna kriya hetu paladi nityam, and mind creates guna, qualities. Qualities. You are sinner, you are merit, you are great. There are so many qualities. All are projected by the mind. I am acting, I am going, I am sitting, I am eating, I am doing whatever kriya, actions. Whatever actions are happening, because of the mind. Guna kriya, then hetu, cause. Cause. So what the cause? And its results. its result, cause and effect. All principles are created by the mind. So Shankaracharya says in this verse, the all creation, object, all object, not only objects, your body, your sense organs, your caste, order of life, creed, everything. So don't think mind is creating only objects. No, mind is working both sides. Mind is working in object, and mind is working with you also. Not only he doing only objects, he is working with you also. He gives body, he gives sense organs, then thought, you are Brahman, you are sannyasi, you are grahast. There are so many causes for being egoistic person. And quality, actions, cause and effect, all principles are created by only the mind. So mind is the root cause. If you deeply consider this verse, so many problems will solve. You will forget that. Who is? God is created by that, by this. No. If you ponder this verse, this principle, you will find that only mind is the creator. If mind is not there, no creation is there. Even stress, you will not find. If mind is not there, then even yes, stress also you will not find. Now next one. असंग चिद्रूप अमुम विमोह्य देहेन्द्रिय प्राण गुणैर निबद्धम अहम ममेति भ्रमत्यजस्रम मनस्कृत्येषु फलोप भुक्तिषु. I repeat one more time. असंग चिद्रूप अमुम विमोह्य देहेन्द्रिय प्राण गुणैर निबद्ध अहम ममेति भ्रमत्यजस्रम मनस्कृत्येषु फलोप भुक्तिषु. See the translation. Unattached, pure intelligence is the essence of the jiva. But the mind beguiles it and binds it by tie of body, sense organs, and pranas. It causes this jiva to wander with the idea of I and mine in the varied experiences of results gathered by itself. See the one more time translation. Deluding the jiva who is unattached, pure intelligence, and binding himself by the tie of body, organs, and pranas, the mind causes him to wander with idea of I and mine, amidst the varied enjoyments of results achieved by himself. So Shankaracharya is explaining the power of the mind, the glory of the mind, the richness of the mind, strength of the mind. So miracle mind is doing. It is unbelievable. He is not only creator of the object. He is not creator only for your body, mind, sense, organs, and he is doing a great another job. See, Shankaracharya says the soul is pure, unattached. It cannot be attached. It cannot be attached. Its nature is not attached. Remember, in this creation, we have taken so many lives. We have taken so many bodies. Millions of millions unaccountable. There is no number. No one can count. We have taken and lived. So many bodies. In past lives. These bodies may be better than this body. They may be greater than this body. We would have lived in heaven also. But we forget everything. We don't remember anybody. We don't remember any relation. We don't remember any property. We would have been a king also. But we don't remember. Because our nature is unattached. We are attached to this body for some time, not forever. For some time. Because by nature we are unattached. This is our quality. So Shankaracharya says, unattached, asanga, and pure. It because it is not attached, that is it is pure. It is one. It mind could be pure, mind could be impure, but consciousness forever is pure. Impurity cannot touch the soul. Soul is always impure. Asang, unattached, pure, and intelligence. He knows. Soul knows also. I am pure. I am unattached. I am. So this is the nature of soul, individual soul. Shankaracharya says, so this is the nature of the soul. Soul, asang, pure, intelligence. But see the power of the mind. Mind what does? It is always intelligent, but mind makes the soul deluded. How? It does. There is no any explanation. So mind can deceive the soul. Individual soul is convinced by the mind that you are the body. See, you know you are the unattached, you are pure, but that's the power of the mind. It makes understand you that you are the body, you are a human being, you are young, you are old age, you are rich, you are intelligence, you are sinner. Any thought mind can pass you. So this is the power of the mind. Mind can convince the soul. You are sense organs. You are the eye. Eye sees, and I am saying, I see. So Mind can attach to soul with the sense organs. I am the body, I am the sense organs, I am the prana, I am living, I can die. So surprising thing mind is doing one thing extremely pure, extremely powerful, pure knowledge. But the power of the mind is it can it can make the soul understand that you are the body, you are the sense organs. Shankaracharya says, Dehendriya Prana Mano Nivadhya. So this is the boundaries. I am the body. So body is the other part, you are the other part. The both things becomes one. So this is the boundaries. I am the body. I am the my sense organs. I am the eye. I am the leg. I am the hand. So I am the prana. Then what happens? Aham mameti. Then thought will arise. Its consequence, thought will arise. Aham, I am. And this is mine. I am the body. I am the young. I am the old age. I am the Brahman. I am the sannyasi. I am the rich. I am the poor. Then next thought will come. This is mine. This is mine. This palace is mine, or this hut is mine. Aham mameti. So because of mind, this thought will arise. This is mine, I am the body, and this house is mine. Aham mameti brahmatejasyam. Then because of this thought, I am and mine, it always takes birth and death. Ajastram continuously, without any interruption. There is no gap between death and birth. Continuously. Death comes, then birth comes, then birth. There is no gap. Birth leads to death, death leads to birth. They are continuously, Brahmati. The cycle of the birth and death continuously going on. Ajastram always. Palopa bhuktishu. What the cause? The cause is he is saying, I accepted that I am the body. If I am the body, I am doing such and such works. If I am doer, I have to experience its results. If I am doer, this work, I have to take its responsibility. I have to experience its results. Palopa bhuktishu, for its result, we have to always keep going continuously in these words. So because of the mind. Now next one. अध्यास दोषात् पुरुषस्य संस्कृतिः अध्यास बन्धस्तमनैव कल्पितः रजस्तमो दोषवतो विवेकिनो जन्मादि दुःखस्य निदानमेतत्. I repeat. अध्यास दोषात् पुरुषस्य संस्कृतिः अध्यास बन्धस्तमनैव कल्पितः रजस्तमो दोषवतो विवेकिनो जन्मादि दुःखस्य निदानमेतत्. The meaning is, the evil of superimposition causes man's transmigration, and the mind alone is responsible for the bondage of superimposition. For a man who is tainted with rajas and tamas and who lacks discrimination. This causes the misery of birth, etc. See the translation. Man's transmigration is due to evil of superimposition, and the bondage of superimposition is created by the mind and none else. It is this that causes the misery of birth, etc., or the man of non discrimination who is tainted by Rajas and Tamas. Here is a word very beautiful. In Vedanta, we call it adhyas. Very beautiful word. What does mean by this word? We have thought so many times about this word. But in Vedanta, the philosophy in Vedanta, very popular, very beautiful word is adhyas. It is translated in like supreme position. Supreme position. So let's understand adhyasa dosha purushasya sansriti. Sansriti means the creation, birth and death. The means birth and death. How is it happening? Adhyasa dosha, because of adhyas. Adhyas is the evil. What is adhyas? Adhyas means in Brahma Sutra, Shankaracharya wrote the commentary, we call it adhyas bhas. Atasmin tad buddhi. Atasmin tad buddhi means when the truth of thing is not correctly seen as it is, in our error of judgment, we see the another object substituted in the place. Very classical, very famous example of Vedanta is rope and snake. So understand this word, we repeat the same example. We see there is not clear light and there is a rope. Rope is reality. But due to lack of light, we mistaken understand it as a snake. So reality is the rope. It missed. Reality is missed. And it covers by another object. It may be a snake. You can think there is a snake. You can think there are cracks in the ground. There is a garland, anything. Anything you can imagine because you have lost reality. So this is adhyas. Adhyasa dosha. So this is the dosha, evil. Here, the reality is your nature. You are the pure, unattached. But mind what does? It may convince you are the body. So your reality, your real nature will hide. And this is called the supreme position. The thought will arise, I am the body. I am the human being. I am the Brahman. I am Kshatriya. So these are the supreme positions. These supreme positions are created by the mind. Kalpita amunaiva, the mind is creator of supreme position. Rajas tamasto sabato vivekino. If a spiritual seeker is lacking the Vivek and Vairagya, he has no discrimination power, no dispersion, then this seeker, this person will suffer Janmadi Dukkham, birth and death. Birth and death. It will suffer. It is bound to be suffer. There is no option for to him. Because of Rajas Tamaha, mind is impure because of Rajoguna Tamas. Rajas means projection power, Tamas is willing power. So because of these powers, mind is impure. Because of impurity of the mind, everyone is bound to be suffer in form of death and birth. So this adhyas, the illusion, the ignorance is the cause for all miseries. So thank you for today. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.